The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Tuesday morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's having a great day. Excuse me one second. NASDAQ hanging right around 12,000. It's gone up, it's gone down. It's actually had a very nice rise overnight. You can see. It's hit a high. Why am I doing this on a 1 minute chart? Let's go to here we go. 12,028 is our high, our low. Dipped all the way down to 11,889, so about 130 points of range. So continue to head up. Let's move our lines here. Actually, I don't think I have a need for that one. Move that one there. UltraBond sending us a signal, so we'll check that out quick. Copper coming down. UltraBond trying to come down. Come back to that. Let's see how the other stuff did overnight. We have Copper. It's been treating me rather well lately. You always want to be treated well by metals. And it has a smaller range today, about 120 ticks. Gold. About 14 points of range. The UltraBond. I'm still tired when I made that yellow line, so I was like very off. I'm still tired now, but you get the picture. And we have about point and a half, 1.5 of range, sorry. Natural gas coming down at its daily lows. About 230 ticks of range. Last but not least, crude. Also at its daily lows. Did pop back above 100 for just a tiny bit. Now making a new daily low right now. 3 points of range. So that's where we sit. Or stand if you have one of those standing desks. Or laying if you're in bed trading. I would stream from bed, but hey, I sleep in a chair. I would fall asleep while streaming. CNQ has just pulled down. I'm actually on a 1 minute chart. Let's see what the 5 minute chart looks like. You can see I had a not so great evening last night. That's what happens when you stream while being distracted and watching the All-Star Game home run derby. You don't realize that you're in a chop zone until you've been chopped up a bit. Kind of like when you're in a horror movie. Thank you. Try to pull down. Oh, I tried. I need to switch NinjaTrader over to the TickTickTrader. And need to see whether or not we're connected or not. So reconnect here on. Says we're connected, but we're not. On Quant Tower with Apex. go. Hey, Thomas, good morning. Mr. G. Good morning, babyfish. Yeah, TickTick's a newer player in the field, but they've been around a few months now. I know someone from there on the trade Discord that's funded by them. Yep, that's one of their big things. Evaluation with no minimum days, and for those that like Jigsaw's trading software and journal ticks, they give that totally free, both in the eval and funded. And they're working on getting Bookmap as well. They are the sponsor of this channel now for at least this month. See if that continues. I shouldn't say sponsor of this channel. They're a sponsor of the morning stream. So yeah, while I never recommend someone try to pass an eval in one day, you could if you wanted to, or wanted to try at least. Or if you pass it in 4 or 5 days, there's none of that whole opening and closing a micro for the remaining 5 or 10 days, whatever. And they usually get your funded account set up in a day after you pass, so it's really quick. So we're watching NQ. It is now making that line turn blue. Oh, I have a blue. Sorry. What's YM doing? YM turning things blue as well. Really near that. Got about a minute and a half on this. No consistency rule, Thomas. You can make it all in one trade in one day if you want. You can literally start the evaluation today, get funded, and have your funded account set up probably with Thursday. Assuming you send in the paperwork they need and all that in time. Like I said, I don't recommend trying to pass in one day. But Andrew Gibson, I don't think he's here right now, but he's on the stream a bunch. He passed in one day and would have been set up within 2 days, but he didn't sign the paperwork in the right spot. Or missed the spot he was supposed to sign it or something like that. But otherwise, he would have been rocking and rolling within 2 days of signing up in his funded account. You see, NQ did come down to about $9.95. Prices may vary. Participating NQs only. How's everyone else doing, guys? How? So we're watching NQ here to see if this comes down. I think it wants to. I had that band there. I also have a plate of eggs in front of me, so I'm going to eat those while we watch to see if we want to get in on this coming down. This 5-minute candle's down 4.5. Maybe I should have already. See if it bends that band. Copper trying to pop back up. Just popped down. Gotta watch that. Babyfish, I saw that move Wheat made yesterday. That was a great call on your part. Oh wow. Never picked cotton. But my mother did and my brother did. Yeah. Is that abnormal? Is that being caused by something? Obviously, I don't follow the cotton market. I'm gonna go short here. Going short 2 micros. 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 And you're going to eat eggs. Mind it, folks. If you hit that like button for me, I would really appreciate it. Continue to try and grow the channel. We're up to 715 subscribers the last I looked. Yeah, I remember seeing, I think it was wheat that did it like several days in a row shortly after the war in Ukraine started. I regret this trade. We'll stay in until it turns that line back to white. Interesting, I never realized that. I'll keep an eye on that. Hovering right under 12,000 here in NQ. Speaking of wheat, it's trying to get my attention. Popping up, popping down. Up, down, left, right, left, right. It's actually up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. A-B start. That's 30 extra lives on Contra. You youngins probably don't even know what I'm talking about. Gold pulling back as well here. We're above 12,000. I might kill this trade. Gold's trying to come down, but still does upward trending bands as well. Wheat wants my attention even more. ES also, they're playing with its EMA in public. Oh yeah, big move up here. It's killed us. Give it, it's within a point. Give it a It's another reason I love streaming. You know, I get to learn a lot from other people. You know, like Babyfish and Mr. G and Ace and RJ and everybody. You know, obviously I'm still new to a lot of this, so these things are very interesting to me. Even if I wasn't trading, it'd be interesting to me. And and we're out of that trade. I really appreciate the knowledge. Oh boy. Meanwhile, the Earn a Trade Discord is getting attacked by bots. Well, I mean, there's a whole bunch of bots signing up, but they're not doing anything because they can't get past the verification. It's a big move up there on Q. Bounced back above 12,000 and all the way up to 20,015. So yesterday I finished green on 3 or 4 accounts. Now I'm red on 3 or 4 accounts. So I want to change that. Now, do I take this long? I don't know. I got a feeling this is still the last. Well, I mean, we got up to 1228, which is the high of the day. Is it going to try and get back above there, or is it going to peter out? We shall see. We shall see. And gold trying to head down here. And crude trying to head up. News. Do we have news this morning? I don't think I've seen anything, but let me relook because I can be telling. U.S. housing starts number on Financial Juice has that in red. U.S. building permits number, U.S. housing starts change month over month. U.S. building permits change month over month. That comes up at 8:30 Eastern. Other than that, nothing this morning. You have a Fed speaker at 2:35 p.m. Eastern. And then after the bell, you have Netflix's earnings. And I believe the last time Netflix gave earnings, you saw a huge drop. Look at that quickly. I don't remember. I don't remember this Netflix's symbol. Earnings. I didn't mark the earnings on the chart, but apparently it doesn't. Or maybe if I did a daily chart, that would work. Yeah, earnings. The last earnings report was here on 4/19. NQ. Let's go to an hourly chart, 4/19. I just remember after the, because I never traded at the bell. I rarely trade the afternoons, especially since, I earn a trade. You have to be closed by 4:10 Eastern. So, I very rarely butt up against that deadline. Although with Apex and TickTick, you can trade you know, up till the closing bell. So 419, somewhere here, right there. Maybe I'm not remembering right. Oh yeah, here at the bell, and you can see it whooshed down 116 points on that hourly candle, and that was almost all within the minute that Netflix reported earnings. So definitely something to watch if you're trading this afternoon, or if you want to gamble a bit and trade that move. That's a lot of money to lose. You can see how Netflix has been falling since about November. Hit 700 there, and it's all the way down to under 200 now. That's a pretty bad fall. It just goes to show innovators need to keep innovating, and so far they haven't. They haven't figured out how to deal with the competition that came into the market. That'd be an interesting whatever. That'd be interesting. Don't expect me to get big words out this time of the morning. Uh, I don't like the idea of bigger corporations getting bigger, but soon everything's gonna be owned by Apple, Google, Microsoft. There's a couple other I'm forgetting. And Elon Musk will say he wants to buy them all and back out. Top of the hour now. Yeah, Musk is definitely an interesting character. Crude try to pop up here above the white line. We'll watch that for the next couple minutes. I'm not interested in NQ right now until it tells me if it wants to get back above that high a day. Reminder, tomorrow, right after the stream here, I go over and visit Weenie Trades Live at 11 a.m. Eastern. Greg there trades options and futures. And I'll be visiting with him. We'll talk trading, talk some other stuff. Join me over there. And give his channel some love. 11 a.m. Eastern, like literally, I'll stop streaming here and connect over there. Oh, we're up to 719 subscribers here now, and I'm gonna blow this name. I know it. Fanandar G. Thank you for subscribing. If you're here, I see you subscribed about an hour ago. Does not tell me the name of every subscriber. I don't know if that's a privacy setting thing on when people subscribe or what, but I try to shout out the ones that do subscribe while the stream is going. Feel free to say hello in the chat. Everyone feel free to say hello in the chat. Join Babyfish and Thomas. Mr. G's quiet this morning. We're not moving with a high velocity again this morning. UltraBond made a very nice bounce there. Look at that move up. It's interesting, and I'll call it the CFT effect, but on the Earn to Trade Discord, there's multiple, like I would say at least a dozen people that's moving from NQ and ES over to the UltraBond. Hello, Burrow. Good morning. Now, this copper trade, or I should say this copper move, was perfect for my strategy, but you can see we've been choppy here, and this one would have failed, and that one would have failed. 3130 would have failed. I mean, I would have got a few ticks, but not the move I wanted. So I was hesitant on this one, and of course this one's beautiful. But that chop is, I need to figure out when the chop's going to end, and I don't know how to do that. This would have been a beautiful trade. That makes sense. Right. Ah. Oops. What the heck did I just do? Wow. I hit a whole bunch of buttons at once. Somehow. Is that something I could find on here? Or how do I watch that exactly? Ah, maybe that's... Oh, there it is. And oh. I don't got... It doesn't... It says data is delayed, so apparently... Oh, yeah, I don't have ICE data. I'll have to look for that someplace else. Gold coming down. So Q got back up to 12,019. Try to come back down now. Huh. Okay. Is there a... That's what I brought up. NY Fang. That's what... See, it's what I brought up. And that's giving me the ice version here. Ice, ice, baby. Says NYSE Fang Index. So I'm not sure. Let me try again. Ah, nope. Still giving me ice. It's still icing me. Let's try Fang. Looking for... As I said, I don't think TradingView has it. Corn. Kind of slower when we did break here. Think we might be heading down. So after that failure to get back above the daily high, I think we want to head down. And gold. It's made a nice move down. That's the one I should have taken. ES also broken its EMA. NQ hanging right on that 12,000. That gets glued there. How you doing today, Burl? If you're driving, don't answer. So yep, this was this was definitely a mismove here. But, obviously this was my entry, what it should have been my entry, my trigger candle. Obviously here this one wouldn't have worked, but, if you're looking at it, you can see that it should have told me it wouldn't have worked. This was a failure to get back above over here, and it hit that third band. So that should have told me this would have been a more safer play to get into. As you can see, it's gone down well over 50 ticks. I'm doing alright. I'm tired myself. But I always seem tired. While we wait to see what everything wants to do, a quick word from our sponsor. And we're back. UltraBond coming back down now. Broke back through. See, it failed the last time it did so, though. Reminder, there's no evening stream tonight on Sharevision, as I enjoy the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. Evening streams will return tomorrow night. FOMC is a week from tomorrow. I'm considering doing an extended stream from my normal time in the morning until after the FOMC. Is that something y'all would be interested in? And Q is just dancing on that EMA. Dancing in the dark. I use TradingView for charting, and then I enter my trades on NinjaTrader and Quant Tower. There's the move down maybe we're looking for. UltraBond. We're going to go short here on NQ. There's a nice move down. Hey, G, you've been quiet this morning. Low of the last hourly candle is 11,990. That's exactly where we're bouncing kind of here. See if it breaks on through to the other side. There we go. Look at that. Nice. Nice. Come on. Let's continue on down. Head on down the road. Still hanging around that 990 area. Bouncy. 10 seconds to go in this 1 minute candle. Continues to struggle here at 90. I'll cut it. Trying to give it a little time to break through. There we go. That's a break. Struggling around 86. Cutting it there. Probably way too soon, but it was a win. And it was a win by, let's see, 39, what's the, 39.66, so 139 and 66, $105. Takes tick from red to green. So again, we'll see, but I probably got out early. I tend to get out when things hesitate. And I probably wouldn't if I had like money and was not trading these evaluation accounts, but I just don't want to go backwards and lose what I got. Obviously gold here, missed this opportunity on gold. It's going down well over 5 points, maybe 6 points. Yeah, over 6 points. Copper, I also missed. Oh, holy wow. Look at that UltraBond move. 15 ticks. So 50% so far today. 2 trades, lost one, won one. Up $39 on TickTick. Crude trying to come back down. Got news in a minute and 20 seconds. Not sure how impactful. U.S. housing. AQ now is continuing to move down, so I did get out early. It spooked me out. I gotta get better at that. Doesn't look like this news was impactful. U.S. housing starts actual number 1.559 million, which beat the forecast of 1.58 million. No, it didn't. I apologize. 1.55 is lower than 1.58. I apologize. So it missed. Missed estimates. But the building permits number beat estimates. Market doesn't seem to care. We're consolidating on copper now. I don't know if I didn't sleep well last night or what, but I cannot wake up this morning. Darn. And Q popping back woke up. So actually, it didn't go much further than where I got out. I mean, a few points. I guess I can't be too upset with myself. Hello, Jenny. Good morning. Welcome. You had the problem not being able to wake up. Best part of waking up. A bunch of NQ points. And folks, if you're enjoying today's content, appreciate if you hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. As we continue our march toward 1,000 subscribers, excuse me, 719 now, so we're at 71.9% of the way. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's hanging above 22. That makes all the crypto people happy. NQ hanging right below 12,000. Natural gas continues to fall. Oil did make a new daily low earlier before popping back up. Popping fresh though. Natural gas also made a new daily low. UltraBond just hit its daily low and bounced. Gold's still mid-range and copper's still mid-range. Checking our NQ. It's pulled back, you can see, it's staying right at 12,000. And back above. ES also popped up. So again, I'm saying the same thing I said the last time. I want to see, like, why does it there? That was slow. We hit 12,028 over here. We hit 12,019 here. I want to see this get above high a day before I'm thinking about going long. Good point, babyfish. Honestly, I mean, I don't know even know why I watch natural gas. I've only ever taken one trade on it. It's enticing with the way it moves, but I'm like not brave enough to take the trades on it. The one trade I did take on it was like a $300 winner, but at this point I just watch it. Just like I have no idea why I have RB and HO down here because I'm never going to take trades on them. At least not at this point in my trading career. Although that's the lowest spread I've ever seen on RB. That's less than a 10 tick spread right now. Or it was a minute ago. I trade oil occasionally, but it's probably, I mean, it's probably cost me more money than I've ever made off of it. Because you need the bigger stops in oil, it feels like, and I'm just risk averse, so I don't give it the stop it needs. Trying to do micro crude more, then I can give it the bigger stop. Quiet morning really here. NQ hanging literally right on 12,000. That news had like almost zero impact. Maybe, I mean, well, I shouldn't say that. Maybe that was the cause of NQ coming back up there. I don't know. Oh, wow. Yeah, I know. I mean, I never even looked at it until someone on stream mentioned it. Like, it moves really good, and so on and so forth. So I started watching it, and I agree, it moves wonderfully, but just seems whippy enough that you need a big stop, and it needs a micro. So then I can yell like, why did I take that micro when I could have been a mini and made 10 times as much? Yeah, but doesn't it get like almost no volume? Uh, it's Q something, right? Yeah, here we go. E-mini natural gas futures. QG. Oh, it doesn't have bad volume. Well, maybe. Oh, that's a lot of. It's not bad. Let's see. What is that volume? Yeah, I mean, it's not anything to write home about. Let's see. This last 5-minute candle got 95. Whereas this one got the regular size got 598. So about 1/6 of the volume. Let's see what the spreads of it are. Spread? No, it's only 5 tick spread. That's not horrible. Huh. TradingView must have the tick value wrong. TradingView says the tick value is higher than the tick value of regular. I mean, that looks viable. Obviously, wouldn't be viable in the evening. It looks viable during the day. Might be something fun to watch. Everything is moving so slow now. UltraBond. So it came up. It's been a nice move up. If this was a failed move, only came down 3 ticks. I mean, 3 ticks if you want to scalp 3 ticks, but then back up. Both of these moves have been nice. I saw this move. I even said that, it's kind of enticing, but because it failed here, it made me question here, and then it does whoosh, whoosh, pulled back and continuing down, bounced off that EMA. So a couple of missed opportunities there on the Ultra Bond, but this made me skittish of this, so I missed this. You're gonna miss this. Yeah, it's been so much better if I'd ever actually learned to sing. So we're about 43 minutes from the bell. We're about 13 minutes until Crude desk opens. 2 trades so far this morning. One winner, excuse me, one winner, one loser, both on tick tick. Tick, 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 tick. The winner was bigger than the loser, so we're up $39 or something like that. I think I would remember that. Yeah, 39. See, maybe I should have taken the NQ, but again, I'm kind of want to see NQ get back above that high day. Now, maybe that was stupid because back here we're at 12,000, so it's already up 17 points. So obviously I should have taken that because there was room between that area that it could reject at. So I should have taken it. Live and learn. One day I'm going to be good at this. I might end up being like 85, but you know. I never take trades on the currencies. I should take those alerts out. Every now and then I will in the evening if things are really boring. That was a decent move on the yen there. Wow, 8 votes on the poll and it's all yeses. Interesting. Cool. So definitely a mistake on my part here being too conservative. You'll hear me say that thousands of times a week, I guess. I should have taken this long here. See, it's gone 20 points plus. Well, let's see if the high of the day was back here about a little over 2 hours ago at 12,028. Let's see if it gets back above there. ES, I'm not even sure what ES's high of the day is. I kind of like started ignoring ES. 38.71.75 is the high of the day there. It's 2 points away. Good morning, John. How are you doing today? Awesome, John. So we're just about 3 points, 2 points, 1 point from high of the day. Whoa, just burst through that high of the day. New high of the day, 12,032 and 3/4. Trying to fill that gap from yesterday's big fall. Kappa, trying to pop up, but going right back down. So we're approaching 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 a.m. my time. No sign of ace yet. Just kind of hanging here. Hopefully not hanging ourselves. And Q now hanging right below that previous high. Crude trying to pop up. Desk opens in literally 10 seconds. Pulling back on NQ just a tad. Crude popped up by 40 ticks. 45, 46, 48. Do I hear 50? Copper bounced off its EMA. Platinum. Platinum. That's the wrong screen. Platinum. There we go. Knew something didn't look right. Platinum heading down. Pretty big move down. Wheat was heading down before it closed for 45 minutes. It's a pretty big significant move there, actually. Wish I had not ignored that wheat signal. Good morning, CBR. How are you today? Pulling back a bit. NQ is like boring me today. I shouldn't say that. I made a nice move there, but now it's back to boring. It's like that relative that has one good story and then just bores you the rest of the time. How the Bolinox funded accounts treating you, CBR? I have a burp stuck. I can feel it wanting to come. There it is. I think I muted in time. Ooh, look at that move back down on copper. That's a beautiful candle. Wonderful candle. I'll use that candle for special occasions. 13 ticks on what? But that's excellent. Excellent job, CBR. That's okay. I was confused, but we got there. Morning, my mirror trade. How you been? So by the looks of the poll from yesterday and today, we'll be doing an extended stream for FOMC next Wednesday. Well, looking for some trades to take. This copper kind of frustrates me, and maybe I should have even jumped into the next candle because that's obviously been a good trade too. It bounced there. That wasn't really a convincing bounce candle there though, but obviously, boom, boom, boom. Crude went up that big amount and then rejected big time, down 50 ticks, and then down another 18 on this new candle. Quite the rejection. Swatted away. So, let's see here. Reminder, tomorrow, right after our stream here, I head over to Weenie Trades Live. Visiting over there, Greg trades options and futures, and we'll be talking trading and futures and trading journeys and I don't know what else. We'll have to see. If you want to tune in there tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern. I'll make sure to post the link here. We're hanging right underneath that high. Not a lot of excitement. I'm thinking about kind of wanting to go short here on crude. But we shall see. What we shall see, what she shall she. Now he sells seashells by the seashore. I didn't get that out once. Uh, so we are about 20 minutes from the bell. NQ is continuing to push up. Bouncing right up against that high of the day, new high of the day. There we go. UltraBond. Trying to get above its EMA. Morning, Ace. Welcome. How are you doing today? Glad to hear it. No RJ yet. Hopefully he hasn't found another nest of bees. uh, Burl was just sitting there waiting for that. uh, um, I believe I'll just chewing the fat CBR. I mean, I might be. I'm not. My screen's not going to be on his stream. I mean, I might be making trades there while we're talking, but I might say what I'm doing. There's not really any definite itinerary for uh, that visit. ES and NQ are continuing to head up here. UltraBond as well. The UltraBond's pulled back. Two ticks. Do I have an UltraBond like chart somewhere? Yes, I do. We're filled on the UltraBond. Definitely tightening it up. Give it a 4-tick stop. See how we do here. Well, that doesn't look good at all. Wow. So the UltraBond decided to immediately pull back. I do. Yeah, let me get out of this trade, and then I'll get the link. Wow, that was quick, Ace. Thank you, Ace. Ace is on the ball this morning. Yes, and with Matt LaRocco taking some time off, you're the only blue here anymore. Whoops. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. There we go. So, see, I am a genius. Y'all doubted me, said I was going to lose that trade. Ye of a little faith. It's pulling back on me. Of course. There we go. Hi, RJ. Oh, look at this go. Boom. My good friend Kermit the Frog said it's not easy being green. But look at this trade go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Cutting it there. That was a 10 ticks at 31, so $312 win. Beautiful move on the UltraBond. 10 ticks, $312. Let's change that P&L. Out $351 on the day on TickTick. And UltraBond's continuing to head up there, but we're good. Thank you. Thank you, Ace. And now we'll probably stay flat into the bell. And thank you, John. A quick word from our sponsor. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we're grinding up here on the indices right before the bell. We're at less than 5 minutes now. NQ did make another new daily high. So it's been straight green now since basically since the bounce at London. London bounce is falling down. Oh, that was horrible. I apologize. New high of the day is 12,057 on NQ and 3877 on ES. Going into the open very bullish. Maybe the indices want to have one more bullish day before Netflix totally destroys them this afternoon. Well, I mean, depends if you want more than, half a tank of gas or not, Burl. But I mean, are you confident now in your algo? I mean, if you're confident in your algo, then that's probably the time you want to size up some. But if you're still if the algo is still in test mode, then you probably want to hold off. So, boom, 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 boom. We are 30 seconds from the bell. Which way will we go? Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so far up, 17, 19. Pulling back a bit. Now we're red. Crude's heading up. It's that opportunity. Gold's trying to head up a bit. Pulling back here on the indices, but just slightly. Planning on running them all separate, Burl, or do you, plan on using a copier? So it is just indecisive here. We're down 12 points, but so far not anything really exciting here at the open. Gold ain't doing anything either. Crude popped up. Usually crude don't care about the open much, but it's really blowing up. Still not really going anywhere here. We're both kind of doji candles. This has got to be one of the most boring opens we've had in a while. What does the 1 minute chart look like? Oh, it would help if I had it on the right chart. Doop, doop. There we go. Yeah, that's an ugly looking chart right there. That's not one to judge. If you go by RSI, we were overextended. Moving down now. Oops. Technically, that is a... We're still on the 1. Oops. 5. 5. I want a 5. Pulling back down to the EMA. So the first 5 minute candle did close down 19 points. Did hit a new high of the day at 12,080 and 3/4. Crude's taken off. Trying to get back up to 99. NQ's coming down. ES is still green on the second 5-minute candle though. So it's interesting. You have NQ down 20 points. So there, just ES went green, but not by, I mean red, but not by a lot. Whereas NQ is moving faster. It's come down 55 points since its high, whereas ES is just kind of there. So nothing going on here. Gold made a nice move up though. I should have taken that. So right now let's look for something that's not an indice because the indices really aren't doing much. Copper, not doing much either. UltraBond, it did go up further. Actually, it went up much further. So I could have stayed in that trade for another whole 10 ticks, but now pulling back. NQ looks like maybe it bounced off that EMA, is trying to head up. I'm up 351 on the day on TickTick. Wondering if I should switch over to another account. I've seen Take Profit Trader. I have not watched Rod Casilli's um, interview with them yet. There was something about their website that, or their program that, I don't know, something gave me a red flag. I don't remember what it is. I have to look at it again. But it's probably nothing, and I'm definitely not telling anyone not to check them out. Uh, but yeah, I need to watch Rod's video. That said, it's interesting that Rod Castelli's doing these, starting to promote all these different new programs, but yeah, he's not putting them on his website, and I don't understand that. And also the fact that he's now charging $2,000 for his trade room is a little excessive. As of now, CFT has already declined to deal with them. Doesn't mean that can't change. I think it's more that you know there's a just a limit to how many you can viably. I mean, I don't even understand. This space has expanded massively over the last 12 to 18 months. Now, if you keep bringing new people in, which I still, the futures, we see a break here, then Q, and Q heading down fast. We'll see if this continues down. Anyway, if you can keep finding new people, that's a great thing, because obviously the futures trading is probably fourth in the total volume of traders after Forex and crypto. So there's still a lot of people out there to be exposed to the futures markets. But right now, I'm just not sure how many firms is sustainable at this point. Because I mean, when I first started, there was earn the trade, top step, you won up, and Lilu. Maybe you profit at that point. And now you have Apex, and you have TickTick, and you have Bowlinox, and you have Elite, and you have Trade Day, and you have Take Profit, and there's other ones that that get mentioned even less, and I may have even forgotten a couple. It's just, obviously multiple accounts. People aren't limited to staying with one. The whole landscape, because people aren't going to be expecting it. Yeah, but at what point, at what how many more can pop up? Obviously, it's a lucrative business model. Less than 20% ever pass the eval. So right there, it's lucrative. I've talked about the numbers with Apex, and they're probably raking in about 4 million a month, I would say, in profit. That's not including their business expenses, like the money they got to pay out the Rhythmic and all that. But how many prop firms can we sustain, before one ends up failing? And I'm not even talking about ones that might pop up that might even be scams. I don't know if there's any scams in the space. There might be some of the fringe ones that we don't hear about much. But I'm just talking about one of these prop firms just going belly up because of just bad business practices, or there's just not enough market share. Because you can only trade so many accounts, even if you have, if you do trade multiple accounts, you know, it's almost impossible to trade 10 prop firms unless you have like 5 different computers networked all together. Hey Chris, it's for the lifetime. And supposedly, you do get a free reset on each subscription renewal. I believe that they did not tell me that, but someone contacted their support and asked, and the support said that you get a free reset on your subscription renewal if you need it. Morning, Black Beauty. How are you doing? How's the oil market? Can NQ get below 12,000? I should have taken a short here. Hey, sick of this? Ace and RJ, you two are quiet this morning. What's up? Having some sort of conspiracy? There's the break of 12,000. Nope. Not doing it here. I'm going to go to micros. I was going to go enter an NQ trade, but no, we're doing micros. Not going to do giving back. Okay, mission. Safe travels. Taking a short here on NQ. Hebrew. Welcome. Pop back up above 12,000. Looks like this might take some profit from me here. Let's see. Obviously, I should have got it at the top of this candle. Hey, the race of men. Going short on NG, huh? Let's see. Yeah, I see NG heading down and stopped out of that MNQ trade. So gave back some profit on TickTick. My own fault. Didn't really follow my rules there. Okay, you're fine, RJ. I was not saying you had to talk. Fun, Ace. Yeah, but good job on your profit target. Yeah, RJ, I don't mean to make you feel like you have to talk. I notice when people are quiet. I notice when people are missing. There's a bunch of people I haven't seen in a while. So 2 for 4 this morning on trades, but up $291. Indices have decided to go flat again here. And honestly, RJ, I just wanted to make sure you weren't dealing with like a swarm of locusts or something. Hey, Tay. How's it been going? TC? Are you asking a question there? I went short there because it looks like it wants to head down, but I got in late. Are you going to go fight it? Scriptwriter, what about in the Discord? Hey, RTRTR? Hey, male gossip. Thank you, bouncing. You see what? AQ trying to pop back up there. Gold looks like it might try to come back down. So 50% win rate today, but up $291 on the TickTick. The losses on the two earn the trade accounts are from last night. Should try and watch the home run derby and trade at the same time. It's a cautionary tale. Bullish engulfing candle here rising up on NQ. We're rising up. Put it that way, Ace, and I imagine cowboys there with lassos wrangling up bees with their small ropes. Oh, NQ, I got skittish there, but I should have taken the long. So if I had taken the short there and the long there, I would be doing well. Hey, Frankie, how you doing today? I did that. I always appreciate if you hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the content today. YouTube algorithm likes it, recommends this channel to other people. I'm doing alright. And if you don't hit that like button, I heard RJ's going to send his beads over to you. After he gets someone to wrangle them. Approaching 10 o'clock. We have about an hour left on the stream. So yep, big move back up here buying Cube. Nice dip down, back up. Should have taken the trade. ES showing bullish again as well. Actually, I think ES might be a high a day. Or just about. Oh, slightly under. A strong 30-point candle here on NQ. There's the high of the day on ES. Strong 8.5-point candle. All of a sudden, NQ is rallying here. Up over 40. See if there's any kind of news. Or if this is just normal stuff. Stuff coming out about trade talks in China and supply chain, but nothing huge. He was not hit new high day yet. High day was on the open candle at 12.080. We just hit 12.074. Looks like it wants to continue riding up. Rising up. Rise. I want to thank everyone that's voted in the poll. Looks like it's pretty well decided as a yes. My shorts never run on their own. How's everyone doing out there? Anyone taking any trades or in any trades? How are we doing? Yesterday I was trading YM and I'm not sure why I got away from it today. I guess old habits die hard. You see, this is a great entry right here on YM. It's just continued to grind up since. I'm more confident going with 2 contracts on YM than I am on NQ for obvious reasons. This would have been like 100 and some odd points. It's been over a $500 trade. Excellent. Pulling back before it got to the high. 22 points down on this 5-minute candle. I don't. Um, Actually, in the last couple of weeks, I've adjusted what I'm looking for in my strat. It's kind of simple. Um, let's take NQ for example here. Let me blow up NQ. Basically, you can see here, this is a 20 period EMA line. When it's white, it's uptrending. When it's blue, it's downtrending. And I'm looking for a break of the EMA after it's turned color. Like here, you see it went from blue to white. This would have been the trigger candle for up. Here it turned blue, trigger candle for down, back to white up. Now here it's back to blue, down. I may take this. But the problem is I'm still trying to figure out how to eliminate chop. Like here, this one didn't work, and I think I got stopped out on it. And then this one didn't work. So I have to try and figure out how to eliminate the chop, or I mean accept the loss on a chop here and there. Like this kind of chopped. I'm trying to figure out a good filter for that. Like I try not to take it if it's going against the bands. I can't find an example of that. But that's my basic strategy right now. I just with YM, my testing it. I think I can do 2 contracts where I can get out with one and let one run versus with NQ where I'm not comfortable trying to do 2 contracts at once at this point. The reason I've been hesitant to do any type of video on my strategy is because I haven't shown consistency with it. I've back tested these strategies. I do every weekend. I go back and I run through the charts and I back test that way, and everything shows me that I will be successful with it if I had the confidence enough to actually trade it the way I should. but I kind of want to show, overall success with it on a longer basis before I'm really doing videos on it where people might say, this looks good. Because unfortunately, while I can talk, say into the blue of my face, until I'm blue in the face, you should test this for yourself. You should back test it. You should sim trade it, except whatever. Some people are going to see that video and just try and trade it in live markets or on evaluations, whatever. So and I just that's why I've been hesitant to do videos on either of my strats. I believe in my strategies because I've seen the numbers that support the strategies, but until I'm successful with them, I don't want to, I'm not sure recommend's the right word, but I just don't feel right showcasing them, put it that way. More than what I'm doing on stream. I mean, obviously I'm doing them on stream, but everyone on stream gets to see what happens, win or loss. Yeah, and that's the other about strats is sometimes if the market changes or whatever, the strats can stop working. So yeah, I'm trying to find something that would seem to work in most situations. Uh, I adjust it for even times a day where I look for smaller targets in the evening than I do in the morning. Micros versus minis. And honestly, the other thing about these strats is that they're really geared for more than one contract, which is what I want to do eventually. Is I want to take a profit on one contract, decently early on, not like too early where it's like 2 points or 2 ticks or whatever, but then be able to let one try and run. I've really secured profit on one. Natural gas popping up here. Babyfish. I forget which way Babyfish said they were going on gas. I think short. Yeah. Babyfish, did you get your whatever? I don't remember when you were going short. Did you get what you were expecting there? Oh, nice. Excellent trade there, Babyfish. Yeah, looks like you're doing well on that long now. You're welcome. And thank you for sharing your trade, what you're doing and that you actually, that you took a loss. A lot of people will only, will share their winners but not their losers. But it seems like we have a pretty good crew here though, both, you know, won't don't mind admitting when they take a loss. And that's something I admire, a lot of people champion their winners but you never hear about them taking a loss. That's why I respect a lot of the people here. So they aren't afraid to admit it. Copper popping. We have a popping copper. Hopping, stopping, popping like the copper. Yes, folks, I am weird. Okay, why do I have no data on Quant Tower again? What's going on? Oh, while that's doing that, what's the UltraBond doing? Pulling back? Oh, yeah. See, and RJ, yeah, you're definitely. I mean, you don't mind admitting when you take a loss. Ace, oh, admits when he takes a loss. I and I know you guys. You do a good job of painting a realistic portion, or realistic picture of what trading is. I create too realistic of a picture of what trading is by my inconsistencies. Meanwhile, Quant Tower still isn't low. Oh, there it is. Okay. What? Copper coming back down. For some reason I can't get UltraBond on Apex. I'm not sure why. Yep, exactly. Copper is popping up here. Popping, copper, hopping like a. I did that already. I gotta stop that. Oh yeah, big drop down there from spike up to 71, back down to 30. Yeah, I see that. I was playing with Quant Tower. For some reason, I can't get UltraBond on the Apex account. I'm not sure why. Gold trying to push down again. UltraBond moving down. Copper trying to move up. So I missed this UltraBond trade. I was going to try and do it on Apex, and for some reason the chart won't load. It says I don't have data for it. I know Apex allows the UltraBond because that's CFT's favorite thing, and Apex is CFT's favorite prop. So if they didn't have the UltraBond, he would like ravage through them. But that's a 10 tick candle there on the UltraBond that I missed. I should have taken it on TickTick, but my mistake. Well, copper pulls back here on this candle. NQ still hanging around that 20 area, a little above it. Actually, it's sending a signal. It's actually now going below its EMA, so we'll watch that. I'm trying to watch copper here as well. I might take a trade on it on Apex. Let's see if I get in here on the bid. Filled. And try to find my software. There we go. So we're in on a copper trade here, in at 3.2825. Let's see if we head up on it. UltraBond continues to fall, laughing at me for missing that opportunity. NQ popping back up to the 40s. Oh, look at this. Boom, 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 boom. We're up 5 ticks on copper. Gold. Should have went two contracts on copper. Keep forgetting that this Apex has a deadline to it. There we go. Look at that move up. Beautiful, beautiful. We're up nicely. We're going to flatten there as it pulls back. Probably out too soon again, but we'll see what the win on that was. Let me find that. $175 win. Of course, I got out too early again. If I had done 2 contracts, I could have got out with 1 and kept 1 in. But we'll see where it goes after this. But this UltraBond just laughing. Look at this move down in the UltraBond, almost a full point now. Of course, I probably wouldn't have the guts to stay in that either, but you know. But this is a good day. Up 175 on Apex, up 291 on TickTick. Excellent job, fish. Baby fish, sorry. So between Apex and TickTick, this morning I'm up 400, about 470. Of course, we're down 350 on the 2 earn the trade accounts. That was from last night. It's been a good morning. Starting to feel like I'm getting the hang of things. feeling more confident again. I might add, that was my 9th straight winning on copper in the last week. Hey, Chef. I am 3 for 5 this morning. A TickTick's up $291. Apex is up 175. I am down on the 2 earner trade accounts, but those trades were from last night when I was distracted watching the Home Run Derby. I didn't realize we were being chopped out. Looking at your posts now in the Discord, Chef. And Q's trying to grind up again. We're basically been in this range now for quite a while, since the open, really. It's trying to push up, but keeps getting batted down. Tries to push down, but keeps getting pushed up. It's getting pushed around. What's agriculture doing? Oh, agriculture came down at the open. Corn's trying to pop back up. Yeah, Chef, might not be a bad idea. One more reminder for those that weren't here earlier. Tomorrow. Wait, hold on. I'm going to burp, so give me a second. Tomorrow, right after our stream here, I'll be going over to Weenie Trades Live. Talking with Greg there over at Weenie Trades about trading, about our trading journeys, about, I don't know, talking about whatever comes up, I guess. So, you might join me over there as I visit Greg at Weenie Trades Live at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. RJ, you shouldn't fib about numbers. Fibbing is not good. Did we just hit a new high of the day? We just hit a new high of the day. We're at 12,085. Strong 36-point candle here. Up to 12,088. Crude also heading up, trying to get up to back up to 100. High of the day on crude is 100.24. ES, new high of the day, trying to get up to 3,900. Copper, kind of hanging there. UltraBond, beautiful move down. But I don't know why I can't get it up on Apex right now on Quant Tower. I'm gonna have to bring up the Apex account on NinjaTrader then see if it loads there. So I've got winning trades today on NQ, on Copper, and on UB. Losing trades have both been on NQ. or M and Q. There's NQ trying to get, so NQ's trying to break that range. New daily high, 12,094. It's sniffing 12,100. Pulling back a bit here now, but not a lot. Speaking of the Earn to Trade Discord, I mean, I try not to talk too much about other evaluations since they're sponsored by TickTickTrader. But since they don't have a Discord, I'll point out that the Earn to Trade Discord is a great place to talk trading. There's a lot of good traders there. It's not just for Earn to Trade customers. Anybody can in there, whether you use a prop firm, whether you use your own account, whether you're not even a trader but just like to talk trading. It's a great place to converse with others. I'm a mod there, so I make sure that the spam doesn't get too out of control. And it's a very good time. It's a really good group of people. So if you're a Discord person and you like to talk trading, like to hang out with a good group of traders, you should come check out the Earn to Trade Discord. Here's the link if anyone's interested. Yep, we all enjoy our gifts there, our GIFs. I forget how you pronounce it. I always pronounce it GIF. I know it's GIF, but crude oil continuing to push up. Baby fish, are we going to hit 100 again there on crude? Copper did continue to go, so I did get out early. That's the name of the game for me. One day, folks, one day. I'm going to just go 10 contracts and go absolutely nuts. 10 contracts, yellow goes to profit or it goes to wherever. Whatever it is I'm trying to say. Thank you. Still trying. Gold's just hanging around that EMA. This is where, this is that struggle with the strategy I use is, you know, it keeps changing the color, and then like I mean we could get, depending on the size of your candles, you could get something out of each time, but this could also chop you up, chop you out, like you ran into Jeffrey Dahmer. And since we're about 30 minutes away from the end of the stream, last call for hitting that like button if you're enjoying the content. We're continuing to try and grow. Reminder, there's no stream tonight on Sharevision. Taking the night off so I can watch the All-Star game. We'll be back on Sharevision tomorrow night. Chris, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. We're up to 721 now. Thank you, Ace. See, if I tried to pull my weight, I'll be exhausted. But in all seriousness, Ace, you're a very valuable member of this community. Crude pulling back. Copper hit a band. There's instruments all over the place now. Oh. Corn trying to get my attention. It's not really going far. Wheat. Wheat made a nice move up. Hello, FK, and welcome. I admit I read that FK is something different, and it made me do a second take there for a second. I have thought about that. I do that with a little bit with NQ. I do have 4 different time frames here set up on NQ. I do try to monitor that kind of. I need to maybe do that with other things. Um, and that is, yeah, that it has been a thought. I just haven't really set it up yet. I mean, I honestly I could easily flip through, you know, 1 to 5 and so on, or higher time frames. 5 to 15. 15 looks ugly too there. But yeah, like here the 30 is blue, so only taking blue on the 5 would make sense, and that would actually have worked there. So yeah, that is definitely a thought. I just need to get set up more. I've been thinking about splurging for the higher TradingView subscription so I could have more layouts available to me. I do thank you for that thought. And welcome to the stream because I don't recognize your name. Ace going for a late morning trade. Thank you. Natural gas really blew up. I love using that joke. UltraBond, look at that fall. Not afraid of falling. So if I had gotten in on that trade, there, look at that. It's come down from 15, I'm sorry, 153.06. Hit a low of 151.25, so it's about a point and a half. NQ is trying to push up. ES is as well. Will we hit 12,100 on NQ? Find out this and more on the next episode. No, I'm kidding. Good job, Ace. Oh, we just hit 12,100. So it's going to stay. ES is sticking its tongue out at ace. 12,109 is the new high of the day. Still rising up here. One last word from our sponsor. And we're back. So how high will we go? You can see that the next real resistance might be up at 12,149. We're still 40 points from there. Continuing to rise up. Interesting. That makes sense. I knew there was a reason I kept HO and RV on the charts. That makes sense. So natural gas though doesn't get in on that whole conversation. Look at ES. It just hit 3,900. NQ continuing to power up. That makes sense. I just noticed some news came out that about natural gas. I have no idea what it means. Nord Stream 1 was restarting gas flows after annual maintenance on time but at a reduced level. Yeah, I noticed it was rising up huge. Go back here on the daily chart. Got up to above 9, closer to 10, but then fell. Thank you. Right, continue. Oh, wow, look at ES go. 3904 on ES. 12135. This is what I hate. I hate it when it's I don't. If I got into NQ right now, it would completely reverse. Hate getting in the middle of a trend. So looking for a pullback. You can see this has been going here. This if I, on the 1 minute chart, I could have got in like 80 points ago. Okay, NQ rock and roll. Honestly, I thought we were going to go down today, but I mean, I don't predict these things, and I try not to have any biases. But this is a nice move up. Getting near that 49 that I pointed out earlier. Lines, lines, everywhere there's lines. Nice U shape there. Hourly candles. 84. Next possible target if it breaks through 49. Runner time, that's ace, right? I'm surprised ace hasn't said he's going on a run, unless he decided to go run without letting us know. Yeah, weren't you going to stop before, Chef? Don't you always advise everyone not to be mad about money they didn't make? Pulling back just a tad here. Quickies are always nice, Chef. RJ, yeah, tomorrow Weenie Trades live at 11 a.m. So after that big move up there on natural gas, it's pulled back significantly again. UltraBond is kind of hanging about. It's it tends to trend well, from what I've noticed. It doesn't move real fast most of the time. It seems really good for order flow traders, but it seems to move one way or the other without the stop runs that the indices do. And at $31.25 a tick, you really don't need a big move to make good profits. The guy known as the Canadian futures trader got himself paid for a brand new, well, last year version, but brand new Porsche. I paid for it in cash, all from UltraBond trading. See ya, RJ. Yeah, he's the one that started getting everyone interested in the UltraBond. But I mean, I do like. I admit that I was scared of the the $31.25 tick value. But the thing is, I mean, that is, 4 ticks on the UltraBond is no different than 6 points on NQ. Yeah, he is. He's an awesome, awesome guy. He's helped this channel out a bunch. Copper bounced here and heading back up. Go a couple more minutes. I just want to see if if NQ gets above that 12,149. Up, there we go. That got above that 149 that I said was that was the high of this big candle yesterday. It just broke that. So definite strength here. As we can see, these continue to grind up. I think most people recommend you stay specialized, but that's just not how my brain works. I can't just stare at one thing. Crude's pulling back. Up to 166. We'll hang around for just a couple more minutes. Up to 67. Tomorrow, bro. Looks like we're pulling back here now, so. I thought it was kind of odd you were calling him a stranger, but tomorrow, bro. 11 a.m. tomorrow. Or 10 Central, 9 Mountain, 8 Pacific. Yeah, I'm just kind of curious to see where this NQ goes. I'm gonna cut it here in a couple minutes if it doesn't like burst up. But I was curious if NQ got up to this next resistance area. And besides, Babyfish and RJ were talking, and I didn't want to cut them off. Yep, 3 for 5 today. Good wins on copper, good win on UB. Couple ups and up and down on NQ and NQ. Yeah, I think we're gonna cut it here because it's just going way too slow now. I want to thank everyone for joining me. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day. No stream on Sharevision tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. on here on YouTube. Then after tomorrow's stream here, we'll be going over to visit Weenie Trades. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Bye. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, I'll love if you hit the thumbs up button. Remember, we do stream every morning on YouTube and Twitch from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every evening on Sharevision from 7:45 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. and every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. Also, I'd love to have you follow me on social media. We're on Twitter at MightyOxTrading, Instagram at MightyOxTrading, and Reddit at r/oxmarkettrading. Have a great day.